The BBC presents Vintagegoons, another in the series of programs first broadcast to British listeners in 1954.
Somewhere between the Andes Mountains and Berlin is a place called London.
And it's hell there.
That brief story was for those who have other things to do. Now, our topic for tonight.
Crime does not pay.
You're right, folks. Crime does not pay. Just look at the lousy wages politicians get.
But crime is on the increase. Listen to these headlines. Gang robs lumberjack's house and escapes with valuable fir tree. Worse still, gang robs Prime Minister's house and escapes with pawn tickets and second-hand dress suits.
But of all these gangs, one has baffled the police for nearly 400 years. Here, then, is specially broadcast from the top of a bus is...
The Kipford Herring Gang!
Now, the Kippered Herring Gang, Part 2.
This gang were mean men. They would stop at nothing, not even a hotel. Gangsters who, when cornered, went underground, one of London's best means of transport.
Into this complex world of crime, of move and counter-move, stepped a man of great ingenuity, daring, resource, and brains.
It's me, folks.
Well, it's me, folks. Hello, folks. Hello, folks. It's me, the frenzied Neddy Seagoon, folks. The world's greatest authority on Mrs. Neddy Seagoon. But you can never be sure. At the time of the dreaded Kipper Gang crimes, folks, I was the world's highest paid idiot. When this became known, I was asked to join the Big Five, of whom only 7 were still alive. It was at Scotland Yard.
That's enough, lads, that's enough. Oh, the wind in the pipes, oh, dear. Oh, you Henry Hall laughers, you. Last week, this gang robbed the... Last week, this gang robbed the Duke of Accrington's mansion, stole the knight's takings, and left behind... Guess what?
What?
They left behind a Kippered herring. The week before, they robbed the Bank of England. Every safe left empty, exactly as they found them. Once again, they left behind a Kippered herring. May well mutter razor-love murmurs. But this gang is a menace, I tell you.
I trust, Inspector Bloodlock, you have retained these 2 Kippered herrings.
Indeed, yes. Oh, yes, indeed, I have. In fact, they are, at this very moment, going through an examination.
I hope they pass.
Oh,
Please.
cool.
Explode. Inspector Bloodlock, you say after each crime this gang left behind a single kipper?
I think they were single. They may have been married. You can never tell. You never know with fish, you know.
If I may, please, if I may interpose.
What? How dare you?
I fail to see of what import it is whether the Kippered herrings are married or single.
There is a great deal of importance. Think of their children. Just the man. Seagoon, this is our forensic expert.
How do you do?
Hello, Noddy.
Tell us, what did you discover about these Kippered herrings?
Dead.
Dead? This makes it murder. Were there any fingerprints on these kippers?
No.
So the criminals must have handled them with gloves on. That or they never wore gloves but didn't handle them. That or they wore gloves and didn't handle them as well.
I'm going home.
No ad living now, Eccles. But look, are these kippers the common type?
Only one. The others went to Eton, you know.
Oh, socially misguided fool. Eccles, have you got the 2 kippers on you?
No?
Then it's time you had a bath.
What?
Despite investigations and investigations, the Kippered herring gang struck again and again 3 times.
I tell you, Seagoon, this gang is making us laughing stock.
Well, make me one.
Do you know what happened to me this morning?
Yes, I don't know.
A scruffy little urchin threw a Kippered herring at me. He threw it at me.
Did you close with him?
Of course I didn't. He was only a kid. I mean, he didn't know any better. Wasn't meaning any harm. Well, I mean, I'd done it myself when I was young. He was only having fun.
Yes, but what did you do?
I threw him under a steamroller.
You sentimental fool.
Yes. I say, you wouldn't care for a rather unique bookmarker, would you?
No, thanks. Allow me to play a piano chord to denote the end of this bit.
Divine. Oh, divine.
With that princely melody being slugged out, we move to part 3 in that order.
Come in, Jim. Come in. Now, Inspector Spriggs, I've made a great discovery and in that order.
When did he go?
This dossier and police file prove that one of the Kippford herring gang is a criminal.
You mean this man has a record?
And a gramophone.
What a lethal combination.
As far as we know, this man's name is Fred.
Fred? Not Fred, but the mad Houdini.
The same and in that order.
Hans.
Flynn.
Bing! Boom! Fish stew. That man's escaped from every prison in the country. Look, here's a photo of him.
There's nothing on it.
What? He's escaped again. He was on that photograph this morning. On the photograph this morning.
Never mind. What matters now? What matters is we know now the name of one of the Kippford herring gang.
Police dogs were put on the scent, but failed.
They were replaced by police cats who were soon hot on the Kipper scent. Many Toms strayed from their duty.
But the main herd of police cats finally led us to Billingsgate. Another group of cats led us to Covent Garden Fruit Market.
They were vegetarians.
Covent Garden. Could it be that the gang were opera singers? As I approached the building, I could hear the music of a lone musician playing outside. I questioned this mouth organ player, and after 3 hours, I forced him to admit that he played the mouth organ. However, we were still no nearer tracing the Kipper gang.
But late that night in Seagoon's office.
Hello?
Hello, you want to 1212?
No, I'm Hercules Seagoon. Oh, I see. Yes, I am, yes.
Well, there's a call for you. Go ahead, you're first there. Hello?
Yes?
Is that Inspector Seagoon?
Yes?
Inspector Hercules Seagoon?
Yes?
Hands up!
Hands up!
Yes, I've got a gun.
A gun! Don't shoot! I'm not very well.
I'm not taking any excuses. I'm going to kill you.
You do, and I'll reverse the charges.
Now, you two finish your... Get off the line, woman!
Look out, she's got a gun! Fool! You shot the operator.
Right. And now I'll get you. Take that. Hold me finger.
Before he could shoot again, I hung up. That he was a near thing. So the Kippard herring gang went after me, eh? Bloodlock, Hannington, Nichols. Gentlemen, the gang just tried to shoot me.
Did they have any luck?
No, they missed.
Such a big target,
I'm getting bigger all the time.
Men, I have the answer to the gang. You know that after each robbery they leave behind a kippered herring? Well, the answer is simple. We must cut off their source of supply.
Shatter me dongler and thud me crimmick. You're right, no kippers, no crimes. That'll beat me, naughty boy.
Wait, I've just thought. If we cut off their source of kippered herrings, they might revert to more drastic measures.
You mean...
They might even use grade 3 salmon.
Mashy me muggler with a thin crippler. We shall have to take a chance, that's all. And in that order. Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
And so the plan went into operation. All kippers in the United Kingdom were confiscated.
From Yarmouth, Lowestoft, Milford Haven, Grimsby and Aberdeen, convoys of lorries heavily guarded by armed police rolled towards London. Each lorry loaded with kippered herrings. These herrings were stacked inside Scotland Yard. An amazing sight. As one policeman remarked,
Yet, despite these precautions, the robberies continued. At the scene of each crime, they still left a kippered herring.
Obviously, they had a secret source of supply.
Where do these kippers come from? The fist and the crest, they're calling in the ichthyology spirit.
Daddy men. Set it up again, Min. Now, Min. Add the Indian brandy.
What about the thing people have?
Put him in, Min. Put in a thing people have.
No.
Now.
No!
You must pull your finger away, Min.
I didn't give the warning. I was saying, ow!
What's going on in there?
We're flattening fish, sir. And Min keeps forgetting to let go.
Never mind about this fish flattening. Have you examined those kippers?
Oh, yes, yes.
Did you manage to trace where they came from?
Yes, the sea.
The sea. Are you sure?
Yes, that's why the kippers are dead.
What do you mean?
They must have drowned.
Cut!
I noted the special species were all stamped on the tail with the words, property of Angus MacDonald's Noshbar, Brighton. Genteel schnorrers.
So that's where they get them, eh? But look, how long to drive down to Brighton?
Drive you there before you can say Jack Robinson in Chinese.
I can't say it in Chinese.
Gosh, then we're going to be held up.
But look, I'll learn to say it in Chinese. Just give me time.
Right, 6 months hard labor. Take him away.
6 months later,
Yang Ting Ma Ki Fan Ha Ma Tong.
What's that?
Jack Robinson in Chinese.
Splendid. While you were saying that, I drove you to Brighton.
Right, men, this is the place. McDonald's Noshbar, Brighton's highest basement. Now, look, Finn, where's the car? Heckles, you been watching this joint?
Oh, yeah. I think there's something funny going on in there.
Why?
I can hear people laughing. It's the first time tonight.
Seagoon and Eccles prepared to enter,
That's right.
but took the elementary precaution of disguising themselves so as not to arouse suspicion. Shut up, Eccles.
Oh, shut up, shut up.
Shut up, Eccles.
Oh, I got my...
Shut up, Eccles. And so, in the subtle disguise of Eskimos wearing kilts, they knocked on the door.
They'll never recognize us in these get-ups.
I'm sorry, no coppers allowed in.
What? We ain't coppers, we're policemen in disguise.
Come in, policeman in disguise. Coming out of the cold street into my freezing glove. Now, what would you like?
Could we have a table?
Table? You come here to eat or buy furniture?
We like... Oh, my good man, I'll have a drink.
A drink. Are you a member?
Of what?
The human race.
No, but I'm willing to join.
For that Phoenix
Anybody
remark,
else here
you
want to
shall hear
join?
Ray Hennington below the knee.
What? Oh, he's going to join too. Well, I enjoyed that dance. Did you see everybody watching me as I went round the floor?
Yes.
I wonder why.
It's customary to have a partner.
Oh.
Well, gentlemen, here we are. 2 double arsenics on the house.
Oh, goody, goody. Well, here's health.
Wait. How do we know this arsenic isn't poison?
Look here, fellow, that's pure arsenic, as drunk by all ex-husbands.
I smell a rat.
So can I. The place is alive with them. Would you like to meet one?
Candidly, I'm suspicious. And in that order.
What were you inferring, little suit inflator?
I don't like the way you're acting.
I am a waiter, not Lawrence Olivier. Mr. Bolting.
Thank you, Mr. Bolting. Answer me one question. Do you serve kippered herrings?
Sit down. We serve anybody.
Thank you.
They've heard it before.
On this menu it says kippered herring. Where do you get them?
Don't tell him, get pipe. No, wrong voice. Don't tell him, get pipe. If he finds out, we're sunk.
Sunk. Nonsense. Ahem. It so happens, Inspector, a man on the end of the pier sold them to us.
I told you I'd be sunk. Come in. We have a date with a certain man at the end of the pier, and in that order.
And so our heroes waltzed to the pier, where even now, dear listener, we picked him up with a miracle called the microphone. Long live Marconi and his miracle wireless invention.
Right, men. Don't make a noise.
Don't make what kind of noise?
Don't make noises like... like that.
Oh.
Look on the end of the pier.
Gad! A mysterious hunched figure with a fishing rod.
That must be a member of the Kippered herring gang.
Yes. It must also be a mysterious hunched figure with a fishing rod, and in that order.
How can we creep up without him seeing us?
Me know the way.
Thank heavens, a native guide who happened to be casually strolling by.
Are you kidding? You certain you know the way, Ellingar? Follow me. Lead on.
He's fallen in the water.
Curse! Foiled by naughty water. Follow me, men. Keep close behind me.
Goon! What? We're being followed and pillowed. There's someone behind us.
Hey, let him have it. That's got you. Now you're flying. What's your name?
Echo.
Fling me muttles overboard.
Huh? Look! The mischievous frigate is coming this way.
Wait for it.
Hands up!
I heard you say it. I heard you say hands up.
Thank you, club members. And therefore, my hands I have up. I can see your pistol gleaming dull in the nightlight. Turn still, tries to look brave, but knees shake and fall down.
What are you doing with that fishing rod and basket?
I don't care.
Just as I thought. Herring! Herring! Now what's this book inside? How to kip a herring. Oh, you are friend, the mad Houdini, supplier to the Kipford herring gang.
I shall not speak. No word shall pass my lips. Beat me, torture me, burn me with red-hot irons. I will not speak until it hurts. Moves left, strikes Rod Starger pose with method. Unfortunately, trousers fall down.
Yes to this gang. If you try to fool us, you will be sentenced to live in England for the rest of your life with the British government.
Slavery!
Now then, which house is the gang's hideout?
Worries me. To think that I should guide the police demand a spitting comrade. The agony. I had brought death honor to the fair name of crime. They will take away my Raw Rogers badge. And I will never be allowed to join again, no matter how many box tops I save. Pulls out dirty handkerchief, wipes nose.
Is that the house?
I won't speak, I tell you. Torture me, burn me in that order. Here. What you doing with that red-hot poker?
I'm going to...
No, that's the one. That's the house there. That's it. I love all policemen. Long live the law. Hooray for the police, I say. That's the house. Runs over Mark's door with chalk marks so they won't miss it.
Right, Ben. Is it? Open in the name of the law.
What's the name of the law?
I shan't open it, darling. It's a woman.
Go away, mate, darling.
Break down this door. I'll open my fist. Quick. The furniture lorry.
We come to collect a wardrobe, mate.
Brenham, there's a man here to collect your wardrobe.
Oh! Well said, Milk. Well, he can come in, but no police, darling.
Right, Ma.
We'll wait here. We'll wait here till he brings the cupboard up. When he does, we'll rush in and arrest the gang. And that will be the end of the show. Take to sleep quietly.
I'll get my hat then.
Yes, good.
Oh. Echo, why did you not take to the life of crime like what I had done?
Oh. Well, I can't afford the life of the crew.
Why not?
Well, in the back of my book it says crime does not. My book says crime does not pay.
That is a lie. That is a lie. It does pay, that crime does. You know, I sold certain bits of underwear from Irene Krill, and I sold them for threepence.
Oh. That was an ad lib.
Oh.
I thought of that myself.
Yes.
Oh, well, you got threepence?
Yes.
All in one lump?
No, not in a lump, in one.
Oh.
And there's more where that came from. With that kind of money, you can dazzle the opposite sex, you know.
Opposite sex?
Yeah.
What's them?
Girls.
Oh.
Yeah. They're the ones who go backwards when you're dancing.
But I always go backwards when we're dancing.
Oh, Echo. You must be a very sick man. It made a blood nut to you.
The doctor said I was a normal, healthy idiot.
I just got out with this wardrobe, mate, out onto me old living, mate.
Certainly, mate. I see it here.
Try not lifting it, it's lighter that way.
Oh, yes. Now for the gang. Right, madam, let us in. We know you're all in now. If we don't come out, we'll come in. I'm in that order. Right, inside, man. She's empty. The van. The gang with all that wardrobe, and I helped you with it.
Oh, never mind. Look what I found.
A Kippford herring.
That was The Goon Show, a BBC recorded program featuring Peter Sellers, Harry Seacombe, and Spike Milligan, with the Related Quartet, Max Geldray, and the orchestra conducted by Wally Scott. Script by Spike Milligan, announcer Wallace Greenslade, the program produced by Roy Spear.